Hello, campers. I'm Jen Cyber, coming to you from the Mount Vernon campus of the George Washington University. It's summer 2017, and on campus, our campers are busy securing computers and their cell phones. Thanks to the National Security Agency and the National Science Foundation, you can too. Today's snack is rainbow cake. Are you ready to learn how this connects to cybersecurity? Good, because cybersecurity is in the house. Yesterday, we talked about information hiding as a cybersecurity concept. Do you remember? We said that information hiding is like curtains on a house. When the curtains are closed, a person can't see what's on the inside. And when chunks of code are hidden on a computer, users can't change or delete them. You've seen this picture before. We've talked about it. Cybersecurity experts have 10 rules they use. Look at this picture and I'll give you a hint about the rule we're going to talk about today. It involves pots and pans. Today's cybersecurity concept is called encapsulation. What do pots and pans have to do with resource encapsulation? Well, imagine that every time you wanted to cook, you had to search the house to find the correct pan. The frying pan is in the living room behind the TV. The soup pot is in the garage with the soccer balls. And the big pot that you use to make Rice Krispie treats is under your bed. First, it would take a lot of time each time you cooked to find the right pan. But what would happen if you were making soup at your aunt's house and she kept the pots in a different place? Could you even find them? In your house, you group the objects you need in one place for a reason. Think about your kitchen. Objects that have similar functions are grouped together. You cook in pots and the pots are together, and maybe they're near the stove. You drink from glasses. These are grouped together, and maybe they're kept by the sink and the faucet, so it's easier for you to get water when you want it. How does this work in computing? Well, programmers group chunks of code into larger packages, and these packages do different jobs or functions. Computer programmers use encapsulation to package the chunks of code into single units. Each of these units does one job in the big program. Cybersecurity experts protect the important units of the program so that cyber outlaws can't get access to them and change them. This is because some changes give cyber outlaws permission to do anything they want on your computer, even secretly use your computer to commit crimes. Here's an example. Imagine that there's a program to raise and lower the flag. There are units, packages of code, that do unique jobs. These jobs limit what can be done to the flagpole and the flag. In our example, the packages of code do the following jobs. They raise the flag, they lower the flag, and they take the flag off the rope. Here's an example. Imagine that there's a program to raise and lower the flag. There are units, packages of code, that do unique jobs. These jobs limit what can be done to the flagpole and the flag. In our example, the packages of code do the following jobs. They raise the flag, they lower the flag, and they take the flag off the rope. And a programmer controls the packages of the code, but the program isn't secure yet. Anyone could have access to the flagpole, the people, and the flag. So anyone can change the main program to change the jobs of the people, the flag, or the pole. So let's add cybersecurity. In real life, we could protect the flag in a fenced area with razor wire, and only the people who have permission to be inside the fence can raise and lower the flag. A fence and razor wire provide layers of security. In computers, it's called resource encapsulation. There are computer functions that work like fences, and these functions control who has access to the packages of code. Some people have permission to see all the packages of code. Some people are only allowed to see one of the packages of code. just like the nested dolls in this picture. Some people only know what the outside doll looks like. There are rules that control who has access to each layers of the doll, and very few people have access to the smallest doll in the center. By limiting who has access to the doll, it limits the effect of any change made. So if someone puts a mustache on the outside of the doll, the other dolls don't change. The same goes for every package of code. A person must have permission before they can access or change any of the packages. Here is a real-world example. You want to check your email. There are thousands of packages of code that help you do this. One package of code looks for the computer that hosts your email. Another package of code looks for the computer that hosts your email. Another package of code connects to that host, and yet another looks for the new messages. I'll stop here because it's a lot. But before you can do any of that, there's a package of code that asks for your password. This package of code is like the innermost doll. A hacker would have to steal permission to change all the other dolls before she could get to the smallest doll to steal your password. The process of transforming words into an unreadable form is called cryptography, and that's how your password is changed to an unreadable form. Our challenges today give you a chance to solve some cryptographic challenges and to use your puzzle-solving skills, the same skills cryptographers use to do their job. What do the items in this list have in common? A baby, a cow, a shoe? We put the answer at the end of the video, so you have time to think about it. In addition to our challenge puzzles, we have a whole website full of fun for you to try. Crypto Club has all sorts of challenges that test your cryptography skills. So stop the video now and go try a few. Or we'll provide the website address at the end of the presentation so that you can visit the website after you've watched the video. Here is our last camp challenge for day 3. Can you find the hidden message in these words? Cryptographers use all sorts of tricks to hide messages in words. We've provided the answer at the end of the presentation. So give yourself time to think about it and don't cheat. You and your family or your friends should give this one a try. It's really. Today's snack is rainbow cake. Now that we've talked about resource encapsulation, can you see the connection? Imagine you're a bad guy and you only have permission to eat the green parts of the cake. But there are people who are responsible for eating the red part, or the blue part, or the yellow and purple parts. The bad guy would have to wait until the other people ate their part before you could get to your green part. And maybe you have a limited amount of time. If you started on the outside, how would you know where to start or in what direction? Resource encapsulation makes it hard for the bad guys to get to the part that they want. So let's review. Chunks of code are put into packages on your computer. Users and programmers only have access to a limited number of these packages. Resource encapsulation ensures that the most important functions of your program are contained in safer areas on your computer. I hope you had fun and your rainbow cake is secure. This is usually when I say, talk to you tomorrow. But we're not done. Keep watching. We have an extra special surprise coming up next, and solutions to the challenges at the end of the video. Are you ready for the surprise? We added challenges to a real-life story about cybercrime that took place in the early days of the internet. The story has 4 parts, and there's a catch. When you finish the first part, you will notice there's a code word at the bottom. You will have to decode the cipher and use the word you decrypted to open the next chapter. Each chapter, chapters 2, 3, and 4, requires a code word to open them. I will give you a clue. Each code word is related to one of the 10 principles of cybersecurity. To read chapter 1 of the story, click on the link in the directions found on our website. You can go right to our website and click on the virtual camp, or we shortened the web address in case you would rather type the URL. The short address that links to the survey is goo.gl/L, capital D, lowercase w, capital L, the number 7, and capital V. Once you've figured out the code for Chapter 1, you can read Chapter 2 of the story by following the next link and entering your code. And then, once you've solved the code to Chapter 2, you can read Chapter 4 of the story by following the next link and entering that code. If you solved all 3 codes and are ready for Chapter 4, you are a really good cryptographer and cybersecurity expert. To read the final part of the story, follow the final link on the website and enter the last code. Good luck! Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, or you have ideas you'd like to share, contact us at gencyber@gwu.edu. We'll look forward to hearing from you. Oh, one more thing about our snacks. The snacks suggested in this online camp are designed to provide a healthy analogy for the subjects discussed in the video. Today's snack is not meant to be eaten, nor should it be eaten to develop cybersecurity skills. For a diagnosis or treatment for any cyber virus, consult an IT expert. The publisher and author of the video are not responsible for specific health or allergy needs that might require a system administrator or a dentist. Snacks are provided for informational purposes only and do not constitute an endorsement of any snack food. In fact, after you watch this video and complete the challenges, eat an apple and get outside. It's good for you.